Listen to this podcast now
on the Red Apple Podcast Network. The Leadership Thread with Dr. Peggy Polonis.
I'm Dr. Peggy Polonis. Join me on each episode where I unravel the story that shaped leaders, tracing the thread that led them where they are today. Because leadership isn't born in adulthood. And thank you once again for joining us on the Leadership Thread, education, ethics, and sustainability.
Download all of Red Apple Media's podcasts right now through your favorite podcast platform.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Excuse me. Taxi.
Okay, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
A recent report highlighted by various media claims that Gen Z, Generation Z, may be the first modern generation to perform worse academically than the one before it, based on analysis from neuroscientist Dr. Jared Cooney Horvath. Now, according to his findings, Gen Z has scored lower across multiple cognitive areas, including attention, memory, literacy, numeracy, and overall IQ. Horvath attributes much of this decline to heavy reliance on screens and digital learning tools, arguing that constant exposure has replaced deep, focused study with passive skimming. He told lawmakers that today's students spend a significant portion of their waking hours on devices, which may hinder how the brain develops and retains information. The findings have sparked debate, with critics noting that standardized tests and standardized test scores, do not fully define intelligence, but still, the data raises concerns about long-term educational outcomes. Take, for example, the device. It's a multivariate type of thing. Take the device, the attitude, the culture, the way people think, the way they act, what is applauded, what is enforced, what is encouraged, what isn't, what is applauded. Look at our society. What do we spend the most of our time applauding and supporting? Sports. We love it. And sports are great. It's very tribal, very nativistic. It's wonderful. Do we ever talk about National Merit Scholars? No. Do we ever take pride in our gifted education? No. No. In fact, it started with, I believe, Mayor de Blasio, who wanted to shut down, what was it, either Bronx School of Science or Stuyvesant or whatever, because he didn't like it because there were so many Asians. And we can't have that. This is the most frightening story there is. And I want to go back in a very, very nice way. If you heard the first hour, people could not understand that the argument they were adducing, the argument they were presenting, did not in any way present, dispel, establish that which they were trying to make. So one person said, I don't really believe in extraterrestrials or UAPs or ET or whatever because I don't like Star Trek much. And in his own mind, that was it. And that meant something. And that might have been the most honest. That might have been the most honest version of what he actually believed, but it had absolutely nothing to do with making the point or with advancing his particular point.
Sacco and Felice, New York and New Jersey's premier attorneys at law. Their team brings decades of experience across a wide range of practice areas. Whatever life brings, they're your legal team. From everyday matters to complex cases, they've got you covered with the experience you need and the results you want. Because when life gets complicated, they make it simple. SaccoFelice.com. SACCOFILLAS.com. 2 C's, 2 L's.